60-minute shit show.
We're back.
Episode 35.
35. We made it.
35. We're out of our prime now.
That's when you're like, all right, I gotta, wrap it up. I can't be out.
Can't be out in these streets.
Hey,
Past
is that thing where men's sexual peak is like early 20s, and then women's grows?
Yeah, at like 30, like 35. It's like mid 30s to late 30s.
I heard it keeps going though. Is there science behind that?
I don't know.
The eggs, I heard it's the eggs running out. So it's kind of like, oh, your eggs running out.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, you get to
better,
getting.
you better get some dick in your life.
or
Have these kids.
or some artificial insemination, I guess.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I think that was the theory behind it. So,
Yeah.
Okay, well, instincts, genetics.
And then
I'll believe that.
being like in your 30s, it's just like, like I dated a few women that was in their late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty much true. And you're just like, God dang it. This is okay. Can I chill for a second? Hold on.
I need a break.
Need a break. And it's like that with the younger women, like the early 20s.
Yeah.
Dating them, it's just like they want to go. And she's like, it's no real one. So you struggle. You gotta get a woman that's always working. She's always tired.
Okay.
And our guest with the extra sex drive that he just told us is Marty.
Dr. Marty.
Dr. Marty. What was that? Love talk? What was that? Dr. It was something.
Yeah. I know you're
Sex talk.
Sex talk or some shit?
Dr. Ruth.
on oxygen. Was
Yeah.
it oxygen? Or
Maybe
something?
Dr.
Ruth was that older lady.
That sounds
that
familiar.
Knew everything.
Yeah, the older lady.
Yeah.
But she was a
She's
freak.
still around. Yeah,
But
she's
she's
still
like
around.
freak.
You'd have to be.
Oh.
Past 70. Looking like you're past 70. You have to be a freak.
Well.
Breaking people's hips and shit.
All right, well, here we are. Another
Yeah.
episode. And it is thunderstorming outside. Just to make it current.
So if this cuts off in 10 minutes, I hope you enjoyed this super short episode.
Yeah. It'll be called the 6-minute shit show. This go around.
Yeah.
We got some good topics, some interesting topics. I've been fighting with people all week about this topic.
This is our weekly shitstorm wrap up. Shit talking, shit posting wrap up.
Oh, the shitstorm wrap up. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
All right, so the first topic is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union took their son to, well, Dwayne Wade didn't go, but he did express his approval of it via some I think he was on TV or something.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a game, obviously. But they took their son to...
You still playing?
Yeah. His last game was yesterday?
Of the season or ever?
Forever.
Oh, wow.
There was a major send-off. But they took his son to the Pride Parade. His son is homosexual. And
His son is how old?
11. 11 years old.
And he's got his sexuality all figured out.
I did at 11, and I pretty much hope you guys did too.
I mean, it hasn't changed. So I assume
About 11,
I was right.
About 11 or 12, I was jacking off every single day, flat out. Like I was a little.
I don't remember 11 or
horn
12, so I
dog
must
rabbit.
have been also.
I was a little horn dog rabbit. Every chance I got. Once I found it.
Tech, we doing there? Nothing.
Nothing.
Hold up.
Nothing.
Changing. Face down in the bed.
Had the cable box ready. Had
Yep.
the Nickelodeon on one channel and Skinamax on the next channel. Well, maybe that was just me.
All right, that's a good point.
No,
then.
there used to be a channel that you couldn't see it. We only had the
It's
antenna.
scrambled.
It was scrambled, but it was definitely porn, and
yeah.
I would watch it.
Yep.
I was like, oh,
It sounded good, and
I
every
can-
once in a while you'd see a titty.
I can see it titty. Oh, it was crazy. At 11, I knew what the fuck I wanted.
That's a good point. Okay.
And then here's the thing. Okay, so you heard about the story, right?
Yeah,
Have
yes.
you seen anyone talk about it? Have you talked about it with anyone?
I have not talked. I have not seen it on my timeline.
I guess my timeline's a bunch of fucking homophobes.
Timeline is a different.
My
timeline than
timeline
mine.
is the true shit show.
Yeah, you friend everybody, so.
I do, because I don't know what they want to be friends for. Like they
Yeah.
want to be friends for music.
kinda
They're
have
fans
to.
of the music. They want
Yeah.
graphics. So if they send a request, I don't send requests. I
rarely do.
I've maybe sent less than 100 requests in my time of having Facebook.
Sure.
No.
Maybe 100. But yeah, but some of these people no. Some of these people who have these horrible opinions are in the music scene.
Yeah, it's especially us being in the Midwest too, in the state of Missouri.
A little slow.
It was just like, even though St. Louis is still a little bit becoming more open, it's depending on what side of the city you grew up on. 'Cause I grew up on the south side, where it was like it was okay. Like this is like in the late 90s, early 2000s, where it's like the Pride Parade started around like on South Grand and like in that area. So you come from the south side, but you know you live in other parts of the city where it's not as open.
Yeah, who knows?
And it's still St. Louis, it's still Missouri. So people still like at 11, you figure out you gay at 11. So, and also they go into the super. People like they putting food in the foods and the kids eating and everything.
We're going to talk about that in a minute because I think that's a whole different conversation. The conspiracy theorist part of it.
Oh yeah, we are getting to that. But it's just like guys is like, yo, I don't understand it. Like, and
yeah. So what's the biggest argument here?
What's
the biggest point of contention?
Here's a Facebook post. I'm not going to say who said it, but I'm gonna read it. He says, quote, "Here's my take on this. If an 11-year-old boy said he was ready to have sex with a girl, we would tell them that they weren't ready for the ramification that follows the action. So why allow a child to decide they are gay at 11 years old? He shouldn't even be thinking about sex at that age."
Those are two separate thoughts. Those two sentences don't belong together.
To me, so the problem is, it's not only and I think it stems from homophobia, right? They equate sexual preference with when it's
desire.
Gay as sex. Yeah. Like they're not even discerning the fact that all he's saying is he's attracted to the same sex.
Right.
That's all homosexuality is.
Yeah.
That you're attracted to the same gender. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have. There's no implications for actual sex. Now, at 11, did I know I liked this girl? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
At 11, he has every right to say he likes this boy. Every right. Mm-hmm. And who are we to say otherwise? And I think it all stems from being homophobic. Like
it's homophobia. And then to a lesser degree, it's, how you're raised, sort of patterning. You might not actually be homophobic, but you have these weird stilted views of what's right and wrong. Mm. That doesn't mean you have homophobia. You see what I'm saying? Like, you might not be an asshole. That's just how things went for you, and you have yet to change your mind about it.
How you view homosexuality, like it's either one or the other to me. Like either you're okay with it or you're not. If you're not okay with it, you're homophobic. You don't understand it, so you fear it. And it's not even like you're scared, like a gay person walks in the room, you're scared. It's not about that. Yeah. But it's about being discriminatory. It is. It's another way of saying you're racist toward, you're prejudiced and you're racist towards something. Like, to me, that's what it is. Because why would you care? He's 11. He knows what he likes.
Well, you can't, that's, you can't tell people what and what not to care about, though. Because they're going to care about this because that's what they've, put their flag in, right? Like, this is who I am, and I'm going to stand for this. This is one of my core beliefs.
It's
sexuality and homosexuality and all, and trans rights and all that stuff is a pinnacle of who you are as a person. Your beliefs in those things,
right?
What you support,
right? But I think it's people still view trans and gay as more of it's like kind of a sex thing,
sure, and
more so like people, how we consume porn. We more so look at that like gay, having sex. And it's just like, and that, I guess that status more so thinking like, oh, he's 11, he's having sex. And
right.
Like, no, you like at 5, I knew I love women. It's just like,
dude,
okay.
Dude, her name was Michelle DeFries. I was 7. Yeah. She was my girlfriend. I didn't even know what the fuck we were doing.
Right.
She broke my heart when she broke up with me. I remember the day. I was 7.
Right. But because people think that homosexuality is an anomaly, that the rules don't apply, right? The rules are different.
It's here's what bothers me. And
for some reason I can't clarify it as homophobia because I think that's more vitriolic. I think homophobia is like an active, like, no, you cannot.
It's so many things.
Yeah.
If any of these kids were homosexual, they ain't saying shit. They're fearful of their parents' reaction.
Sure.
And that's why you have, I have a stat that I pulled out, just not for this conversation, but in general, if I can find it real quick. Yeah, here it is. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people ages 10 to 24. LGBT youth seriously contemplate suicide at almost 3 times the rate of heterosexual youth. LGBT youth are almost 5 times as likely to have attempted suicide compared to heterosexual youth.
Sheesh.
These are documented stats here. I'm not making this up.
It's like they can't talk to their parents.
Yeah, it's like they can't talk because the parents are homophobic.
Yeah.
I teach a middle school, and Monday I got so disgusted because it was F word this, F word that, stop acting like an F word. Ooh, he's gay. Ooh, this, and it's ridiculous.
It's old school.
It's taught.
They got old school parents.
It's taught.
Yep.
And it's something that I
It's
see.
just like racism. You're not born with that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you're connected to the white community, but I'm connected to the black community, and it's something that homophobia is something that's prevalent in the black community. It's. What do you think?
I would say both. I think more. Well, I would say both. I don't want to say like black people more than white. I don't know.
See, I don't know the white community.
Yeah, that's exactly what we like.
That's my thing. Like, that's why I asked him if I don't know if he's connected to the white
It's-
community, but the people I know, like every kid in my class has homophobia,
Yeah.
like flat out. Where's it coming from?
I don't know. Like, I don't.
To me, well,
I could say you can speak for Black Americans when it comes to injustices and problems, but you can't say blacks are homophobic.
I'm not saying that.
But
I'm saying it's a problem within the black community that I see.
Yeah,
Like
I
that's
think it's
because
just a
my
problem.
Facebook is predominantly black.
Yeah.
But I don't know the white community. I don't know
is
if
there a white community? Because like, you know what I mean? Like a white community. You know what I mean? Like that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if most of your friends are white, that's that gives you an idea of how they're maneuvering, what they're thinking.
I know. I just don't think you can lump all blacks into one category.
I surely didn't.
And all
I
and
surely
all
have
whites,
yet to.
And all whites. So a white community. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You know what I mean?
I guess that's. I guess good for you. I guess
I mean, right? Like
good for you and your people.
it's not
but-
my people. I don't claim.
You don't see color. I get it. Okay.
Don't. It's the tech show, I guess. I'm just a guest, I guess.
Well, like I said, I see something. I grew up in the hip hop community, which is terribly homophobic.
Yeah.
And I grew up black my whole life, so the community that I know is of black people is that it's a 10. And just looking at the reaction that this Dwayne Wade article got on my Facebook, I've screenshot so many and got into huge arguments because I made a couple statuses about it myself with people of my skin color, who are completely against this young man professing what he desires.
So you have a large sample base to pull from. To
I have
support your argument.
thousands
Right.
of people.
So like the reason why I'm having a hard time like just saying X is because just the other day we had a conversation about black parents yelling at their kids, and on the spot we went, yeah, that's not a thing. Like we can't say that's just a black thing. It's a class thing, or it's just completely random, and all parents can scream at their kids regardless of.
See,
So you mean like I can't?
What I was doing was I was asking you if you knew if this is a thing among people who look like you.
I don't think so. Honestly, it's to me it looks like a completely random sample base. Like I know just as many. I know more people that are obviously like okay with it, pro homosexuality.
See, I think everyone in my circle that I keep around me, like are open and okay with it. But I do have interactions with loads of people who aren't.
See, that's very interesting because I think you are very connected to a lot of people outside of your bubble, right? So your personal bubble is going to think like you. Probably. That's why they're in your bubble. But you've got thousands of people on Facebook. So you've got a sample base across multiple bubbles, if you will. It's not just your personal bubble. Obviously, because they don't think like you, right? I don't think I have that. If I see something on Facebook, it's probably going to be aligned with my views. That's just sort of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
you've
have
kept
this,
yours protected. You've kept yours.
I don't know. I just haven't blown up like you have. So I don't have.
I've not blown up.
Well, you have. How many thousands of people do you have Facebook?
Like 4,900.
Okay, so if each one of those people spend $1 on you, it's $5 on you a year, you're straight. But like I have 600.
Can't get them to do that shit either.
Right, I know.
motherfucker.
Theoretically,
Son of a
that's another
bitches.
conversation. That's in a few minutes. We'll talk about that. But my point is, I have 600,
Okay.
and I only talk to maybe 50 of those, and that's definitely my bubble. So my sample base is they're gonna think like I do, because that's the kind of people I interact with.
I just
Sorry.
don't understand the fear, like where all of it comes from. Where they're like, we're talking about the agenda later. We've talked about it before on the podcast, but we'll talk about the agenda when we get to conspiracy theories. But just what's the problem? Like what does it really bother you? What this kid likes?
I think it's feel like some people. It's still going to conspiracy.
There's that.
I'm like
That's part of
something
it.
we get into later.
Yeah,
but
we kind of have to talk about it.
yeah. So it's just
Religion.
Religion is religion, but also a lot of people, especially conspiracy theories, it's just like how it been more open, how it been more okay to be gay. Like for a while, it's always been gay people been made fun of. It's always been a running joke. You look at old Living Color episodes, there's always men on film. Then till they know
Right.
till like 25 years later, that's like it's actual shows like that, and it's like acceptable. It's okay. It's not even funny. It's just like, oh, okay, yes, do your thing. But it's just always been like gay people have been made fun of, being a butt of jokes, or
Right.
just as only seen as sexual.
Right.
Sexual creatures. So it's just like until like what's that, mid 2000, and just like to now, it's just like, oh, it's okay to be gay. It's acceptable. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay to have a gay person on a TV show and not make fun of them.
And it's almost going to like even like kid shows and cartoons. It's just like, it's
Sesame
completely
Street.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
Apex Legends, video
Right.
game.
There's like 3 of them, right?
There's a non-binary character. There's a gay man.
Yeah.
So it's been more so like most people have been having a problem with feeling like it's way too okay, but it's more so like, no, if you're gay, you feel like you that way. You feel like, you allowed to say gender.
Gender.
We got you. Roll with it.
I don't know why I'm saying ginger.
I heard Jenner, ginger.
Caitlyn Jenner? No. It's just people been having a problem with making it say, man, they're making it too okay. It's been like force fed to
I
us.
think
A lot of people feel that
people
way.
are confusing progression as an agenda. You know?
Oh, interesting. That's a cool statement. I
You know,
like
like it's not it's
is
not
though, kinda.
a mission to make your piece of shit son gay. And like a lot of the arguments that I see is they're trying to turn our children gay. No, they're not. No one wants your kid.
that. All right, so hold up.
Nobody
Like,
wants your kid.
We know of the systemic oppression, hundreds of years, right? So maybe it's just common nature to think this is the next step, to think that, they're gassing our neighborhoods, or in Philly they're fucking bombing our neighborhoods to clear us out, right? And then there's white flight and all the different things.
But
aimed
then
at
here's the thing, right? Okay, you see
silent weapons, secret
you see
wars.
the systemic oppression. Okay, so now you're hypersensitive to that, right? So you think that they want to turn your kids gay, but you still read the Bible. So like you're picking and choosing how deep you're going to look into something. So now you're overlooking into this.
Bible's tricky.
No, it's the same. It's all about that. Is as much as a systematic oppression you can get is the Bible.
Yeah, but people believe what they want, so they're not going to believe that part.
So that's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
picking and choosing what
Right.
you want to believe because you're scared of gay people. So like that's an agenda. So that's what it is. But you're dumb. You're too dumb to realize that your people did not believe in this until it was beaten into us as we were slaves. That's our history with the Bible. You'll believe that, but you won't believe that we can't have progress.
Yeah.
It bothers me. It fucking pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, but I think a lot of conspiracy theories are problems. Yeah, you want to roll right into that?
Might as well.
What's the laser focus of it? Anything in particular?
No, just like you got the agenda, and then you got the Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Today was his funeral.
Send off. Yeah.
As soon as he got murdered, my Facebook blew up, my Twitter blew up, Instagram with people saying it's a conspiracy that he was about to release this Dr. Sebi
Yeah. So
documentary, and the government killed him.
he's doing too much good.
He was doing too much good. They had to kill him. Now,
I mean, they killed MLK, so
It's too. I'm on both ends on this one because I love conspiracy theories.
I do too. I love.
used to.
I do
I
too.
hate them now.
It's just
I
like
kinda hate them.
If it's like if I can see it, then like okay, well like the whole Nipsey Hussle situation, you can look at it. I can see it both ways, but I'm more leaning to the more conspiracy. The fact that it was a guy in a neighborhood who was a snitch, and then like Nipsey like get around from here, and he came back then popped him, and then like
That sound like some nigga shit to me.
It
That
sounds like it's
some hood
definitely
shit to
some
me.
nigga shit that happened plenty of times in every neighborhood, like every hood. But also there's the fact that like it's a famous person that's a high profile murder in broad daylight. And it's just like
It really
he
doesn't
got
happen that
away
often.
that
Dog.
easy.
Oh,
He got away that easy on a busy strip. And just like there's so many cameras there, and then like he end up in a mental institute outside of mental institute when the whole city is looking for you. So it's just like, why? And though he could be like pushing I'm insane, I killed them, I didn't know I was doing, but it's just like, yo, how you get away from the murder and then to a mental health place and just like out of nowhere. And in a sense, it's just like, and some people I got away that easy. Like if somebody starts shooting anywhere. I don't care. It's broad daylight, populated street. If I'm here shooting, I'm ducking and hiding. I'm not seeing what's going on.
I'm not watching.
I'm
the
not
shooter.
watching.
Right.
Like it's
Probably
not,
not.
it's not your first reaction. I've been in a place where someone was shooting. I couldn't tell you what the fuck they looked like.
We just
I can tell
run.
you the old lady I ran over.
Right.
Like, this is a true story.
And
Should have got the way.
and it's like, yo, that's hood shit. Hood shit happen like that. Hating ass shit happen like that all the time in the hood. But also you can look at like, oh, he was doing a documentary with Dr. Sebi, the big pharmacy, let's shut that down. Or just like, oh, he making so much progress for the community and black community that he's buying back the block, he's buying the strip, he's sending people to be educated, work on local economics and just like push yourself and just like, oh, let's shut him up. So I see both ends. I see like, yeah, that's some hood shit, and also like,
Like a lot of famous
Some of
people
the shit's not
died
adding up.
was a conspiracy theory until the news came out and proved it. So conspiracy theories do come true sometimes. Like I'm sure before the government released the records that said, yeah, we killed MLK, that was a conspiracy theory
Yeah.
because it couldn't be proven. Now
Right.
it's going to be proven.
But see,
so like,
are we? First of all, are we gonna get? At this point, you're not gonna know what happened. Like, if there was a secret government agenda to kill Nipsey Hussle,
you got to wait
which
60 years.
I highly doubt. You're never gonna know.
Wasn't that high profile? Was
I
it?
mean, he had a meeting with the LAPD the next day.
yeah.
Like the LAPD got on TV and said, this is terrible tragedy. Like, they were visibly upset. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't think no one knows, but like to everyone, like when they make these statuses, they actually, to me, take away from the actual fact is we lost a great man. And you're if I'm the criminal, if I just shot Nipsey Hussle, I'm happy as shit everyone's talking about the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that immediately, like, we need to be looking for the guy who pulled the trigger, not talking about these Dr. CB YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That is not a secret. It's not a secret.
No,
It hasn't been a secret. He wasn't unearthing anything that no one has with a fucking internet connection and a care to learn knew.
all right.
Simple as that.
It's one of them things. It's not too far fetched that the government could wouldn't kill Nipsey Hussle. They didn't kill plenty of black leaders for years.
We install presidents across the country.
So it's just
We
like, to
can't
me, it's not
literally
too
do
far
anything.
fetched. I remember seeing on Twitter somebody's like, niggas thinking it's a conspiracy to kill, government's conspiracy to kill Nipsey Hussle, but can't name 3 branches of the government. I'm like, legit, I can, but it's just like,
I'm gonna say, like, really? Did
I
you
don't really
skip
know,
social
like,
studies?
I don't have to name 3 branches of the government to know that. It's just like, it's a feeling. It's just, we've seen this story
It just
for
sounds
decades.
like a cute meme
I just
for
don't
somebody to say
think-
that. Like, I think people believe in conspiracies to elevate themselves above other people. They use it as a way to think themselves higher, smarter. Like, oh, you think the Earth is round, huh? Pff, simpleton. Like, I think it's a way to
me,
feel.
it's fake woke. Like, I think there's some conspiracy theories I think is true. A lot of the people who were protesting and the Ferguson stuff have ended up dead. That's a legit.
Yeah,
I
was going to mention that.
I think that's.
I have a few on that one.
I think that's a legit conspiracy. So I think it is
Could be
possible.
the KKK hunting them down.
Could be.
I mean,
That one with
we're in the Capitol.
the young man who was killed in the North County Snooks parking lot and shot in the
Seals?
head and caught Darren Seals. That sounds like some fucking that's some shit.
execution.
That sounds like some shit.
That was
Right.
definitely. They ain't like the police didn't even really do anything. It was kids playing with the shell casings.
Yeah,
Like there was no like. They ain't really do nothing about it for real.
that sounds like some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like I have a for real conspiracy theory on like the main protesters in Ferguson. It's just like I'm really of saying it, like personally,
yeah.
but like it's just
And
like
I thought it
either,
crossed my mind just now. Us talking about it. It's like, should we be talking about it? Like,
that's like to me. It's like I don't care. I say it like no one's gonna. It's just I'm worried. So it's just like I felt like it was almost a meeting with them. Like it's just like either you do this or you can do that. Like cats like yo fuck that. I'm gonna do this. So they kept doing it. And like a lot of cats end up dying.
it's
Like
crazy.
even a guy with the iconic photo of him throwing the tear gas at the police, he died of a suicide.
Quote,
And that's
unquote.
like kind of like weird. And it's like other cats start dying around. So and it's like the other side of other protesters end up being like kind of famous. Like one girl was it Netta ended up being on the cover of Essence, and I'm just kind of like, for real? Okay, all right, cool. And just like seeing like other protesters kind of just like fall to the wayside or end up doing something kind of bigger and better, doing something, you know, they're doing better with their life, but also kind of just in a certain realm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, huh. I kind of look at it kind of weird. Like, I don't feel like going too in depth with it, but I'm just like,
Yeah, so definitely some conspiracy theories are warranted. You know,
Some of them pan out.
I don't think personally that Nipsey was that. I think it was just a crazy motherfucker in his neighborhood who fucking took his life. You know, I mean, that's what I think, but I can also see that. I don't see the Dr. Sebi thing because that's not a secret. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see that.
It's not a secret. Now, maybe, sure, okay, maybe he was doing so much community service, which I don't even think he was at that level. To like, as there's probably more people higher level.
He wasn't really
community
disrupting
service.
the system. He was bringing money into a neighborhood. He wasn't like
Right.
shutting down businesses with marches and stuff. That's a problem.
Right. So that's why
Or reversing Jim Crow like MLK was doing.
It was a little far fetched to say it was the government,
Yeah.
and not just a crazy motherfucker with a gun.
I
But
never,
either way it goes, you know.
I never say it's like the
He's
whole
gone.
government. Like, people think it's the whole government.
local.
Like,
one
let's-
person in
hold on,
office.
on today's agenda, let's do this. It's just like it could
takes-
be one person doing something from the CIA, or one person from the FBI, one person from the LAPD doing something, orchestrating it.
Maybe the LAPD. I don't see one person in the FBI doing anything on their own.
It was just weird because the guy that killed
They're
him,
not rogue agents.
he was a snitch. Obviously, he's a snitch, and most stuff in the hood, like, it could be a guy who got like 4 or 5 bodies and he's out in 4 years. So, you know, technically, you know, the lawyer messed up, you know, I'm out, you know. And the informant, they straight informant on every little thing happening on the streets.
Possibly he informed, got home way too early, got a lot of shit for it, and Nipsey Hussle saying, "Hey, you're a snitch. Get out of my store. Get away from around here." Was the straw that broke his delicate mental.
Yeah. Don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for something like that, like, I can see Nipsey like beat his ass or like
just don't
pull the gun out on him.
It's just hard for me to fathom.
And Nipsey, I think nobody really was allowed in with guns. Nobody really with guns, less in his strip, in his marathon strip.
Yeah.
So he had no. And his thing is, he knew like no one out there in the strip has guns. He has no bodyguards. He's comfortable. And that happened to so many other rappers. Happened to Big L. Happened to who else? Like, I can say Big, and I can say Pac.
Yeah, because Biggie wasn't on their P's and Q's.
Like, they was comfortable. Even other like smaller rappers that got killed was just like they felt comfortable. They was in a neighborhood and just like cats then ran up on them.
What's crazy is I just can't fathom the reason why I can even see like there has to be more to it than what we know is because that story doesn't sound right. Like who just snaps and just shoots the shot? Like, but I can't fathom doing that because I'm normal.
I can't
you know what I'm
rationalize
saying?
killing someone.
Like, how could you imagine shooting someone and then going back and shooting more and then kicking them in the head and like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so obviously something else is there, whether it be mental or a setup.
So I think
of some kind, because that could be very well true that he could have been paid from someone.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be government. It could be someone who just didn't like Nipsey.
Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of this conspiracy stuff stems around the worry for trusting the government and then sort of the love affair with not trusting your government. Like, people are obsessed with don't trust the government, the whole don't tread on me stickers and, you know, come take my guns from me kind of thing, you know, like government, fuck the government kind of thing, smaller government, the better. So I think people jump on all over conspiracy theories to make the government look like the boogeyman that they are. And then the other side of the spectrum is you probably shouldn't believe everything the government's telling you, right? Mm-hmm. The complete opposite side of the coin is like you just, oh, that's the official story. I guess that's the truth. Like, that sounds dangerous too, right? Yeah. Just taking everything wholesale.
That's scary.
Right. Like, oh, we didn't cause any problems across the world. We're a peacekeeping nation. No, motherfucker, we're not.
We're a shit-starting nation.
We've been. So, like, both sides of the coin are kind of like, you know, what's more crazy than the other? Not trusting the government or trusting them completely. You know? Mm-hmm. So conspiracy theories all come out of people thinking that maybe we should just never trust the official stay. But, like, the problem is with, like, flat Earth and other conspiracies, you global warming and stuff like that, you're causing more harm than good. But
depending on where you stand on the topic,
I guess windmills causing cancer or whatever.
Well, Conspiracy theories. Some of them are fake woke. That's just what I settle
Cause
on.
you see, my brother, you ain't opening your third eye.
Like the dude talking about like the water. Remember we were in the gym and guys talking about the water.
Fuck yeah.
Shut up, man.
That was the Bitcoin guy.
The Bitcoin guy talking about you need to drink more water. It's like, well, I drink 100 ounces a day. You need to drink alkaline water.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. That guy's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
He just, that guy just believes everything.
Oh yeah.
And I think you know, I think when you don't have an expertise, right? Like somebody can show me a comic book page and I can tell you if it was traced or not, because that's my expertise. I can tell you if they cheated. I can tell you if they used they drew over a live action model or whatever. I can tell what you did wrong and what shortcuts you took, because that's my expertise. If you're not an expert in anything, what the fuck are you calling out and why? Like I showed a song to Ian once. I was like, this song's great. And he says, you know what he did? He went down the Ableton FX list and started at the top and played each one. I was like, damn, that ruined the song. Like there's no effort. He just went down the effects in order. So like when it's your expertise, you call shit out, right? So we have a bunch of non-scientists claiming global warming. We have a bunch of people that don't know anything, thinking they're smarter than the official story with nothing to back it up. No facts or evidence, or nothing even logical to say in an argument, believing one thing or another because we're all super impressionable. We can watch a YouTube video and go, yeah, fuck yeah. And we watch the next one in response and go, oh, well, you know, like
Right.
every time you watch a video, you're like, well, now my mind's a little bit changed.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's just I
can
think we
see
do
that.
a lot of surface.
Yeah.
It's a lot of surface reading and a lot of main ideas, cliff notes. People
Yeah.
need to look at cliff notes, main ideas, like
That just the headlines too.
yeah, just the headlines,
Yeah.
and that's why I hate so much about headlines. Because someone posted one about the new Kevin Hart special, and he has a joke. He said he hate that his wife look at porn, and that was a headline. And most people like, you shouldn't have been cheating on her then. Nobody want to fuck with your midget ass and just like that. I'm like, oh, y'all ain't see the special. Just off that, like, y'all ain't watch the special. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time. You didn't sit and read the story.
Right.
People read the headlines and that's it. And then like they
Sometimes
form their
headlines just wrong.
they form their opinion and they argue their opinion and they haven't consumed
No research.
what you're talking about. I was getting into a lot of Michael Jackson debates over the last few weeks, and every time I debated anybody, and they were telling me that like Michael Jackson didn't do anything.
XYZ, yeah.
And I would say, well, did you watch the documentary?
No.
I don't have to.
Hell no.
You know,
I already know.
Okay
You
then.
didn't even.
I looked at that documentary and I'm just like, okay.
Listen, I looked at the documentary. I looked at 32 pages of court filings. I am insane, and I have too much time on my hands at times, I guess. I don't know
challenge
why.
me.
I don't challenge me.
Yeah.
I could tell you the name of the tape that they found in Jackson's house that had boys on it. This is FBI fucking evidence. It's not a game.
Yep. And they didn't do anything.
And
they're
they
claiming
just read that there's a leaving Neverland. They just know the surface information. Two people talking shit about Michael Jackson fucking them.
Everybody's claiming the high ground. Everybody thinks they know more than everybody else because they read an article.
Did you do the research, Marty? Because I know you're a Michael Jackson supporter. I can feel it coming off of you. I can feel it.
I did not.
Okay.
And I'm still supporting Michael Jackson. The only thing I looked at, his niece, I forgot who child it is, but his niece was on another podcast talking about it's all false, it's untrue. And she dated Wade through that whole time. So she's just like, you lying, Wade, what are you doing? My fame looked out for you. So
Of course,
I'm like,
She's
she's
gonna
gonna
lie.
go. She's gonna go to bat for her uncle and like for a family
it's
name.
family.
Well, it's just
The
like,
kids went to bat for him. The
Right.
kids because they loved Michael. The kids
Yeah.
that he touched
Yeah.
loved him and went to bat for him.
Yeah. And then
And then
he
20
bought
years
them a
later,
house.
and then 20 years later, they went, you know what? It's not worth it anymore.
well, it's also like looking at
after
Wade.
therapy.
Right. Also looking at Wade, and there was a lot of stuff with Wade. Wade's been very shiesty in business deals, and just like he's supposed to do the Michael Jackson tribute in Vegas, and he didn't get the job. And next thing you know, do the documentary now, and it's just like,
Do you think?
okay, that was just like the conspiracy going on with Wade, which is like Wade was just full of shit. He always been full of shit
So you
throughout
think
the years.
you think shaming yourself on an HBO documentary and getting attacked by probably millions of Michael Jackson fans is worth whatever money HBO offered him to?
You know how much money he got paid from HBO?
Huh?
$0.
So what do you do it for?
I don't know.
So is it worth saying
What
that
is
I got
Safe
raped by a
What
superstar?
does Safe Chuck gain from this?
Right. I got
'Cause
raped
no
by
one
a
knows. No one. You didn't even know his name is Safe Chuck, did you? James
No,
Safe Chuck.
I ain't know though.
Yeah, because no one knows his name. His kid.
Nobody's getting fucking money for this.
No one's getting paid for this. There's no.
And you're
book
going
deal.
on national television to say a grown man raped you as a child. That's not a glamorous story.
And you guys, and everyone's acting like it was just them two. No, this is them two in the documentary. There was loads of them beforehand
And after.
and after. So this is these two guys you were talking about, right? But there's the first one was in London, and the kid refused to say anything to the police because he didn't because Michael Jackson kept on calling them,
Right.
and he didn't get a chance to. But they believe that he was the first victim of Michael Jackson, or at least attempted victim. Someone right.
And he's on video saying it's okay to sleep with kids. End of case. Moving forward, we could pull it up right now saying there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with sleeping with
boys,
kids.
not girls.
Not
But-
girls. And
but
only the good-looking boys.
Only good looking. That's the funniest. Have you seen the there's a comedian who did this Michael Jackson video.
With like one of those Snapchat Michael Jackson filters
Snapchat
over his
filter.
face. You know, where it changes your face.
Nah.
If I
Yeah,
can,
of course I fucked them kids.
I fuck them kids. You like candy? You like candy? Yeah. I will tell your mother, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. It's just weird. Michael Jackson's weird as fuck in general.
I don't understand why
But-
anybody's... I don't know. I've
It's
never
just like-
I've
it's
never
what-
loved somebody so much that I would defend them through what they've been accused of. Like,
People defend Donald Trump. So
that's true.
Donald
But
Trump
I'm
has
not one of those
made
people.
He had a cool reality show for like 3 seasons.
Right.
And that was it. Michael Jackson made Thriller.
You got a point.
He
But
made Thriller. I'm
I
not
don't-
only speaking for one
But I don't
album.
understand that viewpoint.
I found it. Hold on a second. I gotta play this for you, Marty.
I'd like to address this horrible HBO documentary about me. It's filled with lies and ignorance. I would never hurt children. I love sleeping with little boys, that's all. Just a grown man sleeping with a little boy. Of course I fuck them kids. Come on. It's so obvious. I was a good pedophile too, huh? I built a whole amusement park and a candy store. And I say, you kids like candy? And they'd be like, yeah, we like it. I'm like, yeah, you like it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, tell your mom to get the fuck out of here. Then they did. I was like, oh, shit. Did y'all notice I only slept with little cute boys? Not little girls. Not little ugly boys. Just cute little motherfucking tight-ass boys.
Wow.
Well, better get back to heaven. I got in because I apologized right before I died. Damn the rules. Bye.
Wow.
Damn the rules.
Wow. Oh.
That video makes me laugh so hard every fucking time.
Wow.
I've never had a single person in that I put on such an elevated position that I went, yeah, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
And now there's only a few people in our lifetime that have had this sort of situation. You know, we got Louis, we got Cosby, we got Woody Allen, the director. You know, all the big famous people that do shit wrong. And Stan Lee started to get some accusations there at the end, you know, but those faded away quickly. And it's not like he was a billionaire that just made him disappear. So, like, I just can't think. And fucking Stan Lee, I almost got a tattoo of him. Like, I can't think of a single person that I would stand up and go, yeah, fuck the accusations. I don't know. That's just not in me. It's not
there's
in me.
nothing. I've never consumed anyone's art on a scale enough to believe them over a victim.
I'll be one of those people like, you know, I separate the art from the person.
I guess.
If it's somebody I really like, I'm like, that's fucked up.
I'll do it to a degree.
Like one of my Black Thought is my favorite MC. He can punch me in my face and call me a bitch. I'm still gonna listen to the Roots. Look, that's just me. Look,
Yeah,
That's
but
special.
that bruise will heal. That's
Like,
that's
yeah.
not a that's not
that's something.
not
I
rape.
was like, I'm not for the record. I wouldn't like the Cosby situation. I'm just like, he did that shit. He was turning up in the 70s.
Can you still
and
watch one of his
60s.
specials and laugh?
Fuck yeah, I watched Let's Do It Again. It's one of my favorite movies.
That's crazy. I can't.
No.
I'll watch it. I like Let's Do It Again. Like that's one of my favorite movies. Uptown Saturday Night. I still watch the Cosby Show from time to time.
God,
Yeah,
it's a fucking great show. But
I can't do it. I can't do it. I love Seinfeld. I loved Seinfeld. Right? I
right.
did. Soon as Michael
Richards?
Richards
Yeah.
did that N-word shit, I literally can't enjoy Seinfeld anymore. Like
still watch
I've tried, but he walks in the room, I don't want to laugh. He's not quirky Kramer anymore. He's racist Kramer.
To me, like I'm gonna do the Chris Rock quote. It's just like, oh, white people are racist. Like, don't be surprised. It's just like,
I think all people are a little bit racist.
everybody's racist. So
Everybody's
it's just
a little
like
bit racist. It's in the system. It's in the world.
And
What sort of Zen master Buddha do you have to be to fight every single influence hitting your brain every fucking minute of every day?
If you walked in the gym and said, y'all some niggas, I'm tired of y'all niggas, I'm not coming to the barbecue at your mom's house. You know, like, shit have changed. Like, and you're the homie. Mm-hmm. I can't consume. If everyone's racist, that's cool, but not everyone has to show it. You
act
have
on
to
it, right? Keep it in there,
it.
change, be a better person.
I had 2 white homies that like kind of showed their racism. One was like, one of my former students, but he didn't know, so I had to sit down and talk to him about race relations because he kept saying nigga on his Instagram, but it was just like, oh, this is my nigga such and such, this is my nigga such and such. I'm just like,
Somebody gave him permission.
Sam, me and you have to have a talk, sir.
Did you get through to him?
Yeah, I think he got through. It got through.
I got a big problem with
He
that.
haven't done it no more. He understood.
Oh, good for you, man.
And then it was
Shit.
a guy that I worked for. He was jokingly saying nigga, and I punched him dead in his back. And he did another time. I think he said it twice, and I punched him dead in his back twice hard, and just like, yeah, watch your mouth.
Good for you. That's the type of shit I like. Don't say that shit around me, because I'll pop off.
No, it's just like I had to check him, like, you know, you the homie and all, but don't, not a joke, no. So.
Not in a joke, not in a song.
No.
Just don't.
Check your
Come on,
friends.
you got a brain, use it. Just don't say it.
Sorry, and to bring it back, that's why I don't watch Kramer. Cultivating a following in the age of hyperconnectivity and unlimited content. That's a deep ass. I asked Ben for a topic, and that's what he sends me. I'm like, holy shit, I got homophobics and conspiracy theories, and he got that deep ass topic.
I mean, we could.
With all deep.
That's
So-
the hardest. I would say it's the hardest thing, building an audience and just getting to the right people. Like, even
It's a world of infinite content.
with podcasting, like, I have my own podcast and y'all have this podcast. It's just like, I was sitting there thinking, like, how can I reach an audience?
Do you
like-
do like everyone else do and cheat? Because
I
everyone
haven't
else
even-
cheats.
I haven't cheated yet. I haven't
cheated yet either on anything.
Check it. So, the reason I posted that, I was balls deep in Kickstarter research today. That's all I did today. Is draw
Balls
and promote myself. And I read
Short
an article
bumps.
from these guys who raised $17,000 for their comic, which is good money.
Yeah.
But it's not the be all end all on Kickstarter. There's a book now called A Girl with No Name, something like that, and they've got tens and tens and tens of thousands. Like, it's big time. But anyway, back to the point. It was a full checklist of things you should be doing. A lot of it's common sense, social media, blah blah. But one of them is you're going to get bombarded by these people who want to kickstart for you. Like, pay us $50 and we'll get you 1,000 likes or something like that. The people that do that shit on Instagram that bump up their numbers. And he said, do not do it. Every single one's a scam. So the only way to successful Kickstarter is with a successful following. So this doesn't fix our topic much. But a lot of those get rich quick Kickstarter solution packages, don't fucking do them. They're all fake.
Well, no, I think so. I know people who, and I'm not going to say any names ever, but I know people who've bought followers, and it's a very complicated system, and it you know, you can get a bunch of followers, I guess. It's a shitty system. Like, they follow a bunch of people, and they unfollow those same people after they follow you back. That's basically what they do. But it's like loads of them. Like, it's a lot. And then there's one that
It's a whole business
it
model.
follows hashtags. So, and if you hashtag a lot, you'll notice this. You'll just get these automatic responses from people, and they do a set response. So you have so it's a fake interaction, and people are supposed to follow you for that or whatever. But these same people who have all these thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, can they go on tour?
They're still struggling.
Can they sell thousands of records? Are they getting the same numbers over and over again? I saw one person in particular who had thousands of people on Instagram, clearly bought. He's a videographer. I go to his YouTube. He had 3 followers on YouTube.
That doesn't seem right.
If you legit have
You're
all
famous
these followers,
one place, you should be famous.
you should be
everywhere.
famous in all the places.
Right.
So yeah, I've never wanted to. I've always wanted to build mine.
Should I've wanted to.
organically.
I've wanted to cheat.
I don't want to cheat.
I wanted to cheat.
I don't want fake love. I want real love.
I mean, I want that too, but I think if people see your name and they see the numbers, they go, "Oh shit!"
Well, that's the point.
Right.
That's the point of doing it.
Yeah.
So it looks good on paper.
I think if you, all right, double-edged sword. If you're at the point creatively or whatever your art is, whether it be on the mic or at the computer or whatever, if your art is good enough, then fake followers could potentially get you the attention you need. But if you're that good, you shouldn't need followers to get what you want. So, like, I don't know.
There's plenty of people with like 100, 300, 500 followers that's doing like major shit.
Mm-hmm.
True.
In they field. And it's just like people
Followers
with
ain't
10,000, 50,000 and doing okay
Mm-hmm.
in the field, let's say with video games. That's a guy that's probably running like Halo.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say it's an actual story. So I had this guy I met in a bar talking about he helped make Halo. I'm just like,
Amazing.
for real? Like,
What's his
and
name?
he's from
Remember
St.
his
Louis. I follow him on Instagram. But he's from
Okay.
St. Louis,
That's awesome.
and he was just like he talking about stuff he did with like Wu-Tang and all that stuff. I'm just like, I looked at him, I'm like, huh? Are you just drunk, sir? And then just like the stories he would tell, I kind of fact checked it. And I was like, huh. And asked a few people around. It's like, yeah, he did all that stuff. So, but he doesn't have that many followers, nor does he care about it, because he's not even in that industry no more. He's about farming now.
Yeah.
So it's another like stories like that. I've seen people to like do major stuff and that's on tour, doing photography and all that, and they like maybe had like 900 followers, and it's like one of them photography pages that got like 20,000 followers.
It's interesting, right?
Posting the same type of shots.
Okay, here's a question. It's very interesting, extremely interesting. Reformatting my brain a little bit. What if, like a calorie, not every follower has the same amount of weight, right?
Well, no,
so
of
you could
course
have
not. If
you
you
have
have fucking-
10,000 fuckwads following you. Who gives a shit? It's not doing anything for you. But if you have 900 real people who are into something, like, you know what I mean? Like legit people following you, then every time you post something, real people see your thing.
See,
So like not every follower's got the same caliber.
I think that people are like putting too much value into the followers. Unless you're selling ads, who gives a fuck, right? Like that doesn't mean your exposure. Now your networking and your real life business, that's going to be have more weight for you than what you get online.
Mm-hmm.
Now maybe it seems like it's a glorious road to a shortcut, but I don't think it is.
Well, okay, but look at it from this point. I'm trying to raise money right now, and I can only reach 500, 600 people per social media. I just got over 500 on Instagram. I got 600 on Facebook, and I think 500 on Twitter, something like that. So if I had thousands, then I just post a link that says, "Yo, we're raising money." I'm reaching thousands of people.
No, you're not. I have thousands. They're not letting you reach 1,000. They're
That's
not
the
going to let
thing.
you.
That's
They're
the
not going to
thing,
let you.
too.
I have 4,950 people on my Facebook, and every single day I get on Facebook, it says, "Would you like to boost this post to 600 people for $5?" If I have 4,900, what do I need to boost anything for 600 people for?
Right.
It should automatically go to all 4,900.
Interesting.
They're not going to let you
Okay, so what's the solution?
not putting your money into social media,
And that's outside about
not putting your energy and your thoughts and your time and your
That's
work
not
ethic.
advertising?
A little
What
bit.
if you have to? So, okay,
You don't have to, though.
we obviously know that it's not getting to all your people.
No, it's not.
But they've set up a system in which you pay
Exactly.
to get in front of those people.
In front of the
So
people
right now,
that's-
the only option is to pay to reach all your followers.
And that's the only thing I see that too, because that's what I started doing for my podcast. It's just like, and I see other podcasts doing it. It's just
Boosting
like,
posts.
boosting posts, and just like,
But that's-
yo, I'm like,
That's getting oversaturated too, because now, I see music, people I don't know on my Instagram every third post. People like that game is getting overused. Now
Yeah,
I ignore
ads are
those.
every 3. Yeah.
I ignore the sponsored posts now.
You know what though? I did buy.
if you do it one, I would say if you do it like, for me, I'm gonna get a little bit game. If I will do mine like for 3 days. And make sure it's a
what I
solid
just did.
post.
That's what I
If
just
it's a
did.
very solid, like a solid picture and a solid caption.
Yeah.
To where like, oh, okay, I'm gonna check this podcast. I'm gonna check this out. Like, make it solid. I'm not gonna run it for a whole week or a month.
Right.
Like, I don't got that much type of money, and it's like, it's a waste. It's just like
Do you
get
feel
bored.
like it's working for you?
I haven't done it yet. No, I haven't done it yet.
Because
I
I've
feel
done
like-
I've done sponsored posts and they're okay, but not that great. Not that great.
The article I mentioned said to do this 3 days at a time. Keep it low, $5-10
Yeah.
bucks. So I did it today. We'll see.
Yeah.
I've done it before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got like 1,000 votes on a poll once on Twitter. That was kind of awesome.
But I've seen like other podcasts do the sponsor post where it's in the Insta story and it's annoying. Even on a regular, or even on a timeline, like, okay, I listened to this person podcast, but it's just like, to me, it got annoying. And it's the same type of picture. So I'm just like, I was kind of shy away from it, but I'm just like, nah, if I'm going to do mine's going to be more thorough.
All right, 2 questions.
So I'm going to, never mind.
When's the last ad you clicked on?
Actually, some pants.
Okay.
I got some thought pants off Instagram.
You got some thought pants? I don't want to even
love
know.
it.
I got
what
some thought pants.
a
Got
male
some-
thought pants
Some
look
stretchy
like.
skinny jeans, something like that?
It was one of them, like, them sweats and, like, it was like
Like joggers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, I should be
Capri-
getting it by now.
Like capri joggers?
They probably stole my information. I don't know.
I think about that a lot. Tech, you think of something you've clicked on?
Yeah, this guy, singer guy.
Okay,
I clicked
so it
on, I
works.
clicked on the sponsor, but his visuals look good. Songs
Right.
are dope too.
So that's what I'm wondering, because I bought Caleb a pin, my nephew, who's been on the show. He's a writer. I saw a pin in an ad. It was like like an enamel pin, clip on. It was a sword with a banner around it that said "Write every day" because he's a writer. Thought it was nice. It was $6. I clicked on it. Ends up it was legit. It was delivered with a handwritten note. So this guy was, I'm hopefully one of many. They clicked on this guy's promoted ad.
So here's what we do.
Right. So if your art's good enough,
We'll get some ads. You get an ad, I get an ad, and we'll come back and see if it works.
okay. Well, I just did. So I've got mine.
Yeah, I have to hit you up for the graphics. So my shit look thorough. That's the main thing.
So
So
I-
the tech,
I think if your
get
shit's
my graphics right, and so it look thorough.
If your shit's good enough, maybe you can exceed or punch through the people that don't click on ads if it looks good enough. I guess maybe sometimes I'd forget that it is an ad. I just click on something, and then I find out it was promoted or something like that. I don't know.
All right, moving on.
Oh, we fixed it, everybody. Now you know
We
what
solved
to do.
it.
You really ready to move on?
Yeah,
I feel like we could have a whole business podcast, to be honest.
We probably could.
Yeah.
I told someone today as I was telling him I don't want to finish his job and he can keep his money that I can write a book on professional business. Like this is not professional. You have not been professional. I could literally talk about
What's the
business.
resolution on that, by the way?
I asked him to send me email with the things that he wanted changed, and then he asked me if I can look into not doing it in 3D. If I can do it not in 3D, I said I'd look into it. I haven't heard anything else back from him.
What a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. So something that brings me joy. Last topic: Avengers Endgame.
Oh man,
2 weeks away.
Excitement and theories.
2 weeks.
Let's
2
talk
weeks.
about it. 14 days. I'm so excited, guys.
I've been submerging myself in all the theory videos,
Have you?
I have two.
and
I
I
have
think
not- I
I
haven't
ruined
watched
it
the
for
one.
me. I think I ruined it for myself already. So.
I may have two. I cut one
That
off.
last trailer today was good. by
I
the way.
cut a theory off today because I was like, nope, too
Yeah,
much,
I
too
got-
close.
Nah, I messed up the first half, so I was just like, okay, it may happen. So,
So what is it? I want to know.
I think since the last trailer came out, when they sold the tickets, luckily I got mine.
What day?
I'm going Thursday night. Thursday night,
Damn, nice.
10 o'clock show.
Opening night. Good for you, man.
I'm going Thursday
Nah.
at 6.
Nah, I'm pretty sure people are gonna spoil it. And I swear, if someone spoil
No,
that
not
stuff,
before opening night.
No, you have to not from 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern time, right? Like
Whatever the first
4
show time.
p.m. till you go to the movie theater, stay off the internet.
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm talking about it could
Internet's
be
gonna
some
be
like
all Snape killed Dumbledore.
it could be some like nerdy kid. This happened to somebody. I want to say it happened to Rome. Or somebody. It's just like some nerdy kid came out and the Hulk had smashed Loki. He smashed him here and here. And we like, dang, like, such and such happened. Like, I swear, if one of these nerd kids or anybody come out there talking about,
I'm gonna send
such
him
and
a
such
text
died,
message.
I'm beating they ass.
As soon as I
like,
get- so if
dead
I-
ass, yo.
If I go at 6, it's over at 9:30. I'm sending you a text message with the end. No,
I am not
that's,
looking.
That's
I am
terrible.
like,
no.
look,
Death to all spoilers.
You know what?
So,
Uh,
but the theory videos I've been watching, they've been like, looking at Black Widow hair.
Oh,
'Cause it was very
that's
short
that's very very simple
and very
one.
long. And the first part of the theory is, they all distraught, like, everybody's gone. And then Captain Marvel comes in, like, what's going on? Where's Nick
Yeah.
Fury? And it's like, everybody's doing it, everybody's dead. And then that's when Tony Hawk comes in, the spaceship. Everybody's like, oh,
So his
Tony
ship's
Hawk.
just gonna find his way to Earth.
Yeah, he kind of like did some stuff.
So yeah,
Okay, interesting. That's the
The-
path of least resistance.
the thing that I saw was which it's a total spoiler, kind of. It's true that is not. So the Russo brothers say the first 15 minutes is all you get in any of the trailers, right?
Yeah.
But they've also said that they're showing things that aren't real.
Oh yeah, that's the
They've
thing.
also told us openly that they're lying to us right now.
Yeah.
So
So they actually broke the theories that I've seen have broken down. Like, okay, the first act there's going to be a battle, they're going to lose bad, and then they're going to have to regroup and do it again.
Yeah.
and
And,
fight Thanos.
yeah, like the first 13 minutes they're fighting Thanos.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and it kind of checks out. Like if you look at the trailers
They
and
know
the
where he
breakdown.
went?
Yeah, and there's clips of that
Yeah,
where
it's a
she's
new
looking
clip.
at a planet. And it says planet on the top right,
What?
Black Widow, and she says, "Is this the trailer?" He used the rings again.
What?
I think it's the good morning. The good morning.
Good morning,
ending.
good
Yeah.
morning,
Good-
scene.
Yeah.
Wow, I just got shivers. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, it's.
I'm kind of over spoilers, by the way.
But I don't think. I think they're giving us enough information that we can run wild with imagination and like not even be close.
yeah, dude, I didn't. When I watched Infinity War, I felt that was all new to me.
Oh yeah, the first time,
Very
dude,
fresh.
I got emotional when
Oh,
Peter
sure.
Parker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
His scene in
It started
particular.
with spoilers, I guess. Everybody. It started with Groot, because Rocket's like, "Oh no, no," and they went right into Spider-Man. And I was like, "Oh,
And
my
his
heart."
Spider-Man, like his lasted so long, and
His
he
suit
was
was
like, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." Mrs.
I have a
Mrs.
theory his
Stark."
suit was trying to keep him alive.
No,
'Cause
I
it was all
think-
nanotech.
I think his abilities kept him alive. I think because I don't think the suit can keep him alive. It probably kept him together. His body.
That's what I'm
together.
saying.
Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so you use the rings again, and they know what planet he's on. They have a computer that picks up ring energy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's
Sci-fi
gonna,
stuff.
Yeah, I think all it is we can do is just kind of guess and like.
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
I mean, of course, there's going to be acts where there are going to be multiple battles because no good superhero movie is going to have one battle act in the third act.
All right, film nerds. There's two types of movies: a 3-act and a 5-act structure. Most are 3. 5 is really complicated in movies like Ex Machina and stuff like that. The art house stuff does it more often, but the big ones do it too. I think David Fincher's big into it. So it's not like intro, crescendo, ending.
Yeah, I
blah,
think
blah.
this is
So
going to be a 5-act.
And it's 3 hours.
3
so
hours is
it
gonna be a
Might
5-acter.
not be your typical
pacing of a movie.
progression.
Yeah.
So go out there. There's a lot of cool channels on YouTube that describe this kind of thing. If you like picking apart your movies, which I imagine a lot of people running theories on this new movie
Yeah.
like picking things apart. I like picking film apart, and these act structures is fun.
I don't think we'd have this universe if Joss Whedon had continued. If Joss Whedon didn't quit the MCU, because he quit the MCU.
I'm seeing some Joss Whedon flashback lately.
No, because his character development was pretty bad. Like it was really bad for the Avengers.
Yeah.
And he admittedly said, "I had no idea what to do with Thanos." So we know
Thank God.
it would not. It fell into the right hands
Yeah.
with the Russo brothers. And if you think about what's the best MCU film? Go.
Black Panther, followed by Black Panther just because. But Captain America: Winter Soldier is the best one.
Damn.
Russo brothers.
Russo brothers.
That's it. Like
I like a lot of the original ones, but they don't have the weight of the future ones, where phase 2 and 3 and stuff. I like a lot of the first ones a lot. Just like solid superhero standalone, beginning, middle, end, superhero done.
I mean, they definitely had a villain problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Had.
Okay, so Thanos is the first villain they didn't kill right away. And remember, this was supposed to be Infinity War Part 2.
Yeah.
This was originally titled Infinity Wars Part 1 and 2. So they might kill him. But we've had a villain problem for 20 movies. It didn't ever really get fixed.
Well, I mean, I think
Right?
Ultron was a good villain.
I did too, but
I mean,
dead. I thought he was great. I
I don't
had a lot of fun.
I don't think you can kill Ultron.
That'd
And I
be
think
great.
that's
I'd love to see him come back.
The
It'd be amazing.
beauty of Ultron is you can't really kill Ultron.
There's a version of him on the internet somewhere.
Who else? I mean, Loki was a good villain.
Yeah,
For-
the first Avengers was really good.
Yeah, Loki was a good villain.
Yeah, and Thanos is in the background
Yeah.
as the Phantom Menace. So, and then we're probably going to get Galactus in the next 5 years.
I
That's
think Annihilus,
I thought I was thinking Beyonder for a minute.
the Beyonder.
Yeah.
I don't
Since
know.
they
I
got
don't even know who that is. Yeah.
I don't either.
Secret Wars 2.
Okay.
The first Secret Wars was just like all the heroes versus the villains. The Secret War 2 was this kind of super god-like creature named Beyonder. He looked like a human, but I forgot how the story started. But I had a few of the comics where it's just like all the MCU heroes was fighting him. It was just like for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But he was just like, he had like amazing, incredible power. So that's the only person I was thinking since they got, X-Men and Fantastic Four coming and all that. So
I would have
just
more
like,
fun with Galactus. I want to see Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four come back. I want them to reboot all the characters that they killed in the TV show, or didn't do justice.
But
or
yeah,
whatever.
definitely not. Look up the Beyonder. Look up Secret Wars 2. And
I
you
read.
might-
I was read Secret Wars 1, partly. So I need to check out Secret Wars 2. Interesting.
I feel like that'll be a good villain for this coming up phase.
Secret
Or
Wars 2.
They said that
The Beyonder. You're right.
the next phase, somebody said the next phase of Marvel still might not have X-Men in it.
Oh, Kevin Feige said that it's going to be a long time before he gets X-Men in it.
Yep.
So that might be misdirection too.
I hope
but
so, because that hit me right in the balls. I was
here's-
so sad when I heard that.
It was the end of Ant-Man, and the YouTube personality Anna Ascari, something like that. She was talking at the end to Louis, whatever, I think it's his name. And she was like, "We got someone who swings, who climbs walls. What are we talking about?" That was in before the deal was final. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't wait it off for Spider-Man. Like, they just dropped it immediately.
Right.
So I don't think they're going to wait now.
5 years.
Because especially if they kill off Tony or Cap.
right.
Gotta do something.
Like, they're going to have to do something that's like, well, because Brie Larson is not there yet to lead the MCU. They're saying that she's going to, but in my heart, as a diehard fan, she's not there yet.
Yeah.
She's not going to. I'm not ready for her to be my leader. I'd rather Spider-Man be the leader, right? Like the kid who like everyone counted out type
Yeah.
shit. Like
I
he's.
feel like he was too young. It was like adult Spider-Man then, yeah, but like this is still high school Spider-Man.
I would rather him
They
than
make him-
Brie Larson though.
They make him irresponsible, though. Like, he's
true.
kind of a fuck off.
That's true. But what if getting blinked out of existence and coming back is what brings him into like adult manhood?
Sure.
That'd put a hair in anybody's motherfucking chest.
Right.
You ready to lead all kinds of shit after that? I could see Tom Holland being the leader.
I said they might give it to Bucky.
No, he's not strong enough either, dude.
Oh, so a lot of announcements today. Disney Plus, officially, November 11th.
Oh, take my money now.
$6 a month.
I'll pay him 12.
It's going to get to 12 very quickly.
Yeah.
Mandalorian will be ready day one. The new
Okay.
Star Wars show. Bucky and Captain getting their own show.
What?
Yep.
Sebastian Stan and Chris Evans?
Right.
What?
Yeah. No. Not Chris Evans. Falcon and Bucky.
Oh, I thought you said Cap.
I might have. Falcon and Bucky getting their
Okay.
own
Anthony Mackie.
show. Loki's getting his own show. We knew that.
Knew that.
And Hawkeye is going to be trading Kate Bishop, who was his neighbor in the cool Hawkeye comic that Matt Fraction did. Add that to your queue. The Matt Fraction Hawkeye. Fucking awesome. Extremely awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Really fucking good. So they should bring in Fraction for this. So these are all shows using the MCU actors coming to Disney Plus.
That's
Pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
All good news today. And we're probably going to get a Star Wars trailer tomorrow. Probably. Because we had a Star Wars celebration.
You
in-
said Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
Got it.
Tomorrow, I don't feel like tomorrow. Maybe the May 4th.
Well, so the Star Wars celebration was today. May the 4th would make more sense.
Yeah, I
But
would-
since the celebration was today,
There might be a teaser because they just released the poster this week.
yeah.
Yeah, the actual poster got released.
Yeah.
Which I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all about. We're going to move right into quick hits, movies, TVs.
I have an infinite well for Star Wars.
I heard you. I saw you say that today on the Discord.
Yeah.
I don't care about this movie. Well, I don't know why I don't.
You just got to wait for the good trailer. Right?
A
A lot of things you don't care about until you get a good
I
trailer.
know. I was excited for The Last Jedi and felt highly disappointed.
I didn't even watch it.
No.
I mean, it's a good. I own it. It's good, but it just didn't give it to me like I wanted to.
It gave it to me. Long and hard.
I want it. I want it more between. I want it like when I look at Star Wars. I like the villain. I love Darth Vader. I love Darth Maul. They fucked that up.
Don't you think Kylo is the villain we deserve right now?
I loved Anakin when he became a villain, like how he the episode 3 when he actually became the villain. I love Sidious. I love.
What don't you like about Kylo?
Too emo. Too.
Hello, it's 2019.
I know, but he's so bitch. He's so bitch though. He's so bitch. He's just like having temper tantrums.
He killed his dad. He killed Snoke. He's trying to kill Rey. He's on a warpath.
I like the conspiracy theory that he is actually a good guy, and he killed his father to bring balance. I
don't think the light side of the Force would let you kill your father.
He killed Snoke.
Yeah, but I don't think the light side of the Force would let you kill your dad.
But he's gray. What if he's fucking gray?
That's very likely because Luke was gray.
Luke was
gray
gray
as fuck. He wore black in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, we
and was
get it.
fucking Force choking people. Hello,
He's gray.
Luke's gray. Well, you haven't watched it, but
Luke
was
gray.
gray as fuck.
Yeah, he was. No, I saw a few bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But I know, like, Return of the Jedi, he was all dark. Like, all red,
Yeah,
all black.
hella dark.
And it was just like...
He threatened Jabba that I'm going to destroy you. Give me my friends or I'm going to destroy you. That's not light side shit.
I would love for it. Here's how I wanted to end. All the Skywalkers get eliminated. Anyone related to them gets eliminated. All the cousins,
It's
everyone.
the end of the Skywalker saga?
Because they are the worst thing that happens to the universe.
Yep.
And let's create a really good Star Wars universe now.
Somebody really big is getting a prequel, a new trilogy. A big name's responsible for the next 3 movies.
George Lucas.
Now they're bringing him in, but like...
I thought I saw the headline that George Lucas was...
the Game of Thrones guys. The Weiss, D.B. Weiss, and whoever. The guys who made Game of Thrones are responsible for the next 3 Star Wars movies.
Is that a good thing?
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
That starts Sunday.
Titties and blood.
You can get an R-rated Star Wars? That would be something else.
Titties and blood.
Titties and blood.
Can you imagine seeing a Star Wars with titties?
No. I can't. All right, let's move on. What are you watching?
I'm trying to get through Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I love that show.
And I've discovered a new passion of F1 racing because it feels like a fucking video game. It really does. It's awesome.
There you go.
The 1,000th race is on Sunday in China. It's the most moneyed sport in the world. And it's like giant racing machine video game shit. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Marty?
I'm not watching anything.
I feel like that.
I literally bought a flat screen TV maybe like 2.5 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Welcome.
Like, and so I just watch lately. The only thing I've been watching, I've been like catching up on Netflix stuff and like watching, going down a YouTube wormhole like crazy.
Right.
Like I've been watching this bunch of Three Stooges
Awesome.
videos.
That's great.
Also, a lot of video game stuff, like top 10, a lot of top 10 dumb stuff, like top 10 hardest bosses in the NES. And I'm just like, give me more.
Yeah.
Nostalgia, man.
And
YouTube, man. I watch YouTube more than anything else.
too.
yeah, that's like
why I
pretty
pay
much.
for it.
Me too.
And then I'm lazy to hook up my cable to the thing, so I'm just like,
Yeah, well, more YouTube.
I know I tried to, but it didn't work. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's watch Netflix and just YouTube. But other than that, Jesus and Meryl, watch that on Showtime. But other than that, I don't.
Is that show still good? Are they still good?
They're doing skits on Showtime now, and it's like skits are like corny, funny. So
I saw one episode and I turned it off.
Probably the first episode. Yeah, I'll probably like.
I turned it off.
I felt like they need to get back to that groove.
Yeah.
But other than that, TV wise, nothing to nothing going on.
I just saw Shazam. I give it a thumbs up.
I hear a lot of good reviews from it.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but it was really good.
A lot of good reviews so far.
You're the first person to tell me it was frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
But
horrible things are happening. Horrible things that if you saw it today, you would flip your shit. And there's one group of people just standing right there. Not running, just staring. And then danger sure enough goes their way. And I'm just like, just fucking move. But again, it's a movie. Whatever.
I mean, in movies, when they run away from things, they run away with the direction that the thing is falling instead of just hanging a left.
Yeah,
so
right?
that's movies.
Yeah, it frustrated me. It really pissed me off. I don't know why. It did. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The dude who played him, Levi something.
Levi.
Levi. He's amazing. He did a amazing job. It frustrates me. DC frustrates me because I want a universe and they're not giving it to me. And they should.
Blame Warner Brothers, not DC.
Well,
DC knows how to create content. Warner Brothers is fucking them over.
Warner Brothers needs to fucking stop. Music. Anything?
Boy, no. Check out my SoundCloud. There's new tracks every week. No, I'm not listening to anything. I listened to Tech's EP, of course. Had to buy it as soon as you gave me the opportunity. Grooveland is short and sweet. It's good for while you're making dinner.
Mm-hmm. Or making sweet love to your lady.
Thank God you're not singing. That would have ruined it.
I can't listen. I can't have sex and listen to a singer. Like I can't do it.
That's funny, no, like having like so many friends that do music and you having sex with a woman and then when they songs come on,
Yeah, that's not.
like
That's not
I
right.
feel awkward. It's just like
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
like a tough song come on and it's just like tech produce a beat and it's like tech tech tech. I'm just like, should I be fucking to like my homies rapping right now? And I
Yeah.
remember one time after a session I got done like then one of my Indiana Rome song come on like Need a Fan. I was like, you know what? I feel kind of awkward right now.
You know what's funny?
And like sidebar, it's just like I can never have sex with none of my friends who has sex with women. I said that weird.
You can't share. You can't share. is what
I
you're saying.
can't share
Right.
the same way my friends had, like, and they rappers. Like, if their song come on while I'm having sex, I'm just like, you know, I can't. It
feels like we're sharing right now.
I feel like he's rooting me on. Like, yeah, do that move. She like this move, Marty. She like this move, and that's what I feel.
I can't listen to music and smash.
Because
I make music and I analyze music a lot, so I start thinking about that. I'm like, look, that's a good ass chord progression. You know,
Pay
something
attention.
throw me off. So
I
funny.
like fucking the music. Like I fuck on beat.
there you go.
I get this.
This took a strange. The quick hits took a turn. This,
But,
We just started with sex, didn't we?
did we?
Yeah, I said something wild. Oh, about women and
Oh yeah, age.
the
Yeah, we did.
sexuality.
So but music I listen to always listen to Smino, listen to the homies, local acts. This cat named Maddie Woods from St. Louis, Indiana Rome, Tough, all them. Who else? Boogie, Westside Boogie, amazing album, very amazing album. Lucky Day, I got hit to this kid named Lucky Day, fantastic singer. Rosamo. Other than that, I've been listening to podcasts.
See, people like you and Nate listen to a lot of music.
Yep.
And it baffles me. You guys should definitely do Spotify playlists. I think that would be a huge draw for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just like you guys consume so much music that I don't ever listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like that I wouldn't.
Yeah, you'll
and I-
discover stuff nobody will discover.
Right.
Yeah.
So like that'd be dope if like you guys had like a Spotify playlist or something. Like
Definitely Nate listens to way more than I
he
do.
listens to
I don't,
everything.
he wouldn't do Spotify though. He'd do Google.
Yeah, that too though. Like
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, let's try to motivate Nate to do something.
Yeah. Be a music curator.
Yeah.
Video games. Do you play games? You a gamer?
Not as much.
I don't think so.
I started by a PS4. A PS4.
Mm-hmm.
That's the latest one.
Yeah.
That's how washed I am. I haven't been playing games. I'm just like, that's the new one. Like when I was buying my TV, I'm just like, I should buy like an Xbox or a PS4. So
Yeah.
I should do that soon.
Nothing new in my hood. Everybody's playing Division.
A lot of people playing Division.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not
Still
either.
playing Warframe. I'm a lifer right now until something better comes out.
I'm no life in Apex, so
And Sea of Thieves has an update on the 30th, so back to the old standby.
But yeah,
Fishing, bro.
cooking.
I just want to play Resident Evil 2. I just want to play the remake.
Isn't there another Resident Evil that just remastered?
Two.
Yeah, the two.
The remastered one,
yeah,
right?
The remastered two.
I don't get into that shit. Scare me too much.
No, that
I don't
one
like
is
survival games.
actually seriously scary. Like just
Oh,
watching
Sekiro.
him
I want to play that Sekiro, the Japanese one. I'm going to play that.
I want to play Days Gone.
That looks good. It's
It looks
starting to grow on
good.
me.
It looks so good.
Yep.
It looks terrifying though.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a try. Well, thank you for coming on to the show.
One
we
last thing.
appreciate it.
You. Thank
One
you
last
for having
thing.
me.
What? Get it out.
I have a Kickstarter right now.
We didn't get to that yet. We gotta get to what you got going on.
I'm sorry.
thing.
Thank you for listening. Thanks for being here, Marty.
Thank you, Marty. He's so rude. He's like, I gave my Kickstarter out.
I thought we were signing off.
We're not signing off. Marty, what do you have going on?
You can listen to my podcast, Ceiling Fans, which means stay up, be cool, keep it moving and shine.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Spotify now. I'm on iTunes, Anchor, Google Podcasts. Just hit the hashtag Ceiling Fans Podcast, or just search Ceiling Fans in whichever streaming site you like. What else? Every last Sunday, Poetic Justice. I don't know the venue we're gonna be at, either Dot Zach or the Grandel. What else is going on? Nothing much. Might be performing Cinco de Mayo on Cherokee Street.
Nice.
Doing some rhymes and jokes.
Okay.
Spinning some rhymes, spinning some jokes. Other than that, Flora Fresh 4 coming in May. Just hit my Instagram at I don't know Marty, IDUNNO Marty.
Yep. It's gonna be on all the. We're gonna have it all on the graphics for it,
Okay.
and We're gonna have you linked up.
And then, getting some graphics, some tech, so I can make my stuff look super dope.
Thorough.
Yeah.
I just subscribed to your podcast on iTunes.
Thank
What do you got going on, Ben? Let me guess. Kickstarter.
I could guess there, Slick. Me and Jim got published. We got a new book coming out at the end of the year, but we're raising money to make the book. You can get yourself in the comic book for only $100. We can put you in a comic book, be immortalized, and on every comic book shop across the world. How about that? We're doing pretty good. We got 33% in 3 days. That's not bad. We're working on some new rewards with some pretty cool people. If you don't read comics, read comics. If you do read comics, give us a look.
Awesome, man. Look forward to backing it. And since you bought the EP, let me check my email. Did you buy it? I told him I wouldn't back his Kickstarter until he bought my EP.
It's fair. I put out a book every year. Tech puts out something every couple of years. You got to buy it.
You know what? Which actually last year I dropped 12 singles, but we're not going to talk about that. They were all on sale.
iTunes, right?
Oh my God. All right, yeah,
Fuck
all right.
fuck
you
Apple,
bought
fuck
one.
iTunes.
You bought one. But yeah. So what I got going on? Sure, I'll answer that question. The Grooveland EP. It's been getting a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of feedback from people I know, people I don't know, which is always a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
The streaming numbers are great. I can't complain about that at all. So yeah, just search Tech Supreme on everything. iTunes, Apple, Google,
Xbox,
Siri, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything. Tech Supreme, the Grooveland EP, 4 tracks, $4. It's streaming free, of course, but $4 if you want to support. That's all I got.
Thank you so much for listening.
It
We
was
appreciate you.
I actually enjoyed this episode.
Hey, man, we enjoy every episode.
I
We're on a roll.
oftentimes hate all the episodes, but no, I actually enjoyed this one.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, just rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yep. And thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends.
Please.
Appreciate your ears, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.